Good morning, class. During this presentation, I'm going to try to explain my takeaways from everything that we've just learned now, what I have done to attempt to apply mindfulness in my life, some of the benefits that have come from that, and how I plan on expanding on those benefits because they've been just lovely. You might remember during the first day of class we did the exercise where we separated ourselves in the front of the room based on where we felt, how emotional we were, how strong our emotions were, and whether or not we felt like we had a good handle on them, if we were good at controlling our emotions. And in the in the category of being able to control my own emotions, I put myself as far to the positive, yes, being able to control my emotions side of the class as I physically could. And I have amply realized through this reading and through practicing mindful meditations and communication that that's not where I belonged. Just because I never responded to anything physically like violence or something like that. That there's so much more nuanced to being emotional when it comes to communicating with people that I did not realize until this class. I mean, when you look through the Appendix C, all the ones that I feel like I suffer from in the stop category are basically just examples of somebody who isn't very good at controlling their own emotions. What I've focused on in the appendix is taking comments and reactions personally, withholding responses because of others' emotions, and my ability to really to listen and not let what I think and what I feel get in the way disproportionately, because there is a balance to be had. There's somewhere that you can be in the middle. You can't just get rid of your emotions altogether. You still do need to be aware of them. They are your ally, but everything in moderation, especially when it comes to communications, and listening to people. So I've noticed since I've done mindful meditations before interactions with people that there's been a domino effect that has affected, particularly most recently. I noticed it with some clients of mine, where there was a bit of work that I did that they didn't like the finished product, and normally that would offend me, and I wouldn't yell at them or do anything like that, but I would have gotten I would have probably argued before and showed them how what I did maybe was better, even though it wasn't what they were looking for, or I don't know, given excuses for not fulfilling their image of what they wanted to have done. I'm a log home maintenance and repair guy, so I'm talking about like window trim and stuff like that right now. Which, this is where these people live. It's important that it comes out the way that they want. So when I was coming at it with a beginner's mind, and didn't have any preconceived notions about, I'm the greatest at this. What do you know? I've been doing this for 20 years, or well, I haven't been doing it since I was 12, but I'm getting up there. It went much smoother, and that's only focusing on the on a job aspect of it. It's not focusing on like what has happened in my personal life. In my personal life, I find that people are more willing to open up to me because withholding responses because of other people's emotions. Normally, if somebody was becoming over emotional or something like that, I would kind of brick up a little bit. I would get uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to really pursue the conversation much further than it had to go. Yeah, because it made me uncomfortable that they were being overly emotional while talking to me. But now that I've been uh, meditating in a mindful way before I come to them, and we're all going through some stuff here. So I have a lot of friends who are locked up tight inside their house. They haven't worked in 2 months. Everybody's overly emotional right now. Me being able to leave my emotions at the door and come at it from a moderately emotional way has been hugely beneficial. I feel like a lot of the conversations that I used to have that would have lasted 4 or 5 minutes and just been me trying to weasel out of this situation. It's not going that way anymore. I'm having very, very deep, heartfelt communication with friends that I've had since middle school. So that says something to you that it's deepening the bonds that I have with people that I've known since I was 12. Um, so I'm gaining more out of the conversation. I'm getting more knowledge about who they are as people, which is wonderful. They open up to me more. Um, Clients are at ease, and I'm genuinely happier when you are willing to hear somebody out and not respond to them abruptly, briskly. Um, they're willing to listen to you as well, and that's just all around good. So there you have it.